All right, the last part of this Python basics section we're going to cover is the Pandas library. In order to install a library, if you don't have it installed already on your machine, you use the word pip install, and then you type out the name of the library. In this case, it's Pandas. I already have it installed, so when I shift enter, it's going to tell me that the requirements are already satisfied. You should see just a bunch of downloading, and once it's finished, it'll tell you it's done. Then the next thing we have to actually do is to import the library. So that's as simple as import and the Pandas library. If you want, you can just leave it as that, and when you go to call a Pandas function, you type out the entire word Pandas. What's standard practice is to give it an alias of PD. So import Pandas as PD. So now we have the Pandas library imported, and we can call some of the functions. Really what we want to do, Pandas is used for data import manipulation. You can pull it in from CSV files. We're going to use it to pull, after we've pulled API data from Alpaca, we're going to create nice data frame tables utilizing Pandas. So that'll be a big part of it. And I'm going to give you an example of what those data frames are going to look like. So I have this just random data up here, and I'm going to go ahead and just run that data. And then what I'm going to do is show you how to create a data frame. So you can name this data frame whatever you want. It's a variable, but standard practice is just df equals, and then we need to call on that Pandas library. So like I said, if you didn't give it an alias, you'd have to type out Pandas, but we gave it the alias of PD dot, and then we are creating a data frame. So it's a capital D, capital F, open parentheses, and then the data that we want to use is this variable. It's a dictionary that we have called data. Now, this already has, the way that it's formatted, it has column names in this. If it didn't for whatever reason, if it was just the arrays, you would add as the second parameter of this the columns and then list those out. But this does have it, so we're just gonna go ahead and shift enter to create the data frame, and then we will display the data frame, and you can see it gives you a nice table. It's easy to manipulate. If I wanted to get just the first row, can type in data frame.head is the first row and put in the number 1. It's going to give me then 1 row. If I wanted the last row, I would type in tail. So you'll see that we utilize these two later down the line just to kind of take a peek at data. This is a tiny data frame, so we'll just pull in the entire thing. So that wraps up the Python basics section of this course.